Open your heart for me, baby.
baby.
You have the lock. So, as I mentioned to Robert before the show, I've been on a bit of a Madonna kick because I listened to her remasters from 2024, I believe. And there's no shortage of material there, but that brings us to Remember from With Honors. Do you like that song, Robert?
It was fine. It wasn't during my favorite Madonna era, I guess I'll say.
The
But
dark years, as we call them.
yeah, I don't think she's ever sung that on tour now that I think about it.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah. So
I
it's a good her
remember.
ballads, even though she's really known for her pop dance songs, it's her ballads that actually have had the most success on the charts. But
Is that interesting? Yeah, I never thought about that. But when you go to a Madonna concert, does she play any of the ballads? I mean, is
oh
there
yeah.
one that like what's one that is a staple at every show? A
I'm
ballad.
gonna say every show. Well, usually La Isla Bonita, it's not really a ballad, but she loves to play that. That's the
That's a
one I
good
just
song.
like. It's a song.
Last
Uh,
night I dreamt La
um,
Isla Bonita.
but but yeah, and so she did yeah, yeah, she does mixes it up, especially probably I should say the older she gets, but yeah.
How dare you?
I
She is a
didn't know what to
living
say. Yes.
Instagram filter, young man.
She- who can tell? But yeah, so
But the song Remember was from the movie With Honors, which I
yes,
believe it or not,
I'll remember. Yes.
I actually we're not gonna remember that movie, but
No.
I'll remember.
Yeah.
But I actually saw that uh in the theater when it came out. At the drive-in of all things.
Oh my God.
And
That's the drive-in type of movie you want to see.
as a kid, as not a kid, but you know,
Sure
15,
you were a
whatever I
kid.
was, I'm like, yeah, I don't the premise is Joe Pesci. First of all, you haven't seen it, have you?
No, I actually have not. So
Well, I won't spoil it for you. But Brendan Fraser is at Harvard, and as Harvard students do, they walk around with their final thesis paper to get it in that night, and he drops it down a drain. And just so happens, homeless Joe Pesci's living down there, and he starts burning it to keep warm. I have only seen this once too. I just remember it because it was that bad.
it's just ingrained into your
It's
mind. Yeah.
ingrained, and the music video actually, the trailer says it all. So the whole premise of the film is, in order to get his paper back, he has to do something every day for Joe Pesci, and he gives him a copy of the paper. Now, there were computers then, so you could have backed this up, but the filmmaker saw that too. The hard drive just crashed, so that's the only copy. And Joe Pesci has to teach him life lessons. And I don't even remember anybody else talking about that since it came out. But
No, nobody's like, oh, I love that. Um,
I love that with honors.
but so the only reason I remember that movie is because Joe Pesci, like my sister had like this dark yellow hoodie sweatshirt, and whenever she had it on, for some reason I just called her Joe Pesci because she kind of looked like Joe Pesci in the trailers or kind of
Oh
what have
yeah.
you. So, but
Yeah, he's grizzly.
yeah,
Not that
but
Wendy's grizzly, but
no, but
if
I should watch it because Alek Keshishian directed with honors, so he directed Madonna's Truth or Dare.
was that the connection why her song's in there?
Yep. So he probably called in a favor. And
Okay.
but yeah, and he was spotted at the LA show for sure, filming, or he was there, seemed to be with cameras. So there was speculation that he was shooting the the celebration tour in LA to eventually show up on DVD or somewhere, but we'll see. She's never in a
Okay.
rush to kind of get those out, but
She's not
yeah.
burning the midnight oil. Well, that was
She's
a
like, yeah.
no,
She's
no, I
if I
was
want to, yeah.
well, that answers my question because Madonna 1995, I think it um, was already doing film, was, established for over a decade. So for her to do that movie, which wasn't like Brendan Fraser, it wasn't, he was a star, obviously, but it wasn't like this landmark big budget movie. So it was to me, it was always kind of weird she did that song for that
Yeah.
movie. But that makes sense. The
Yeah.
director
Yeah.
called in a favor, and
Now
hey,
you
it
know.
helped.
Well,
We're talking about it 30 years later.
yes, we
It
can't
worked.
get back. Yeah.
People are now listening and going to be like, I'm going to rent with honors tonight.
The song is probably more popular than the movie, I'm guessing. So
I would think so.
yeah.
But she's never played that live to your knowledge?
I not that I remember offhand, but there's Madonna fans that will call me out on it. Like she sang that 16 to yeah, I don't know.
Well, I was wearing my celebration hat the other day,
Oh
tour,
yeah.
thanks to you. What is that symbol of on the thing?
It's kind of her and Madonna kind of I'm not sure what it's supposed to
It's like
symbolize,
an
but
ellipse kind of thing.
yeah, so
Okay. I thought maybe it was something sexual, but I
it
didn't.
could be something. Who knows?
Well,
Yeah,
my
but
mind's just filthy, but okay. But that's a great hat.
Madonna
Thank
would
you.
never do anything sexual. My goodness. What are
Well,
you thinking?
what am I all the way May? Well, I did hang up the Madonna the tour thing that you got me, the lanyard
Mm.
with my film festival stuff because
Oh,
it's in there and some things I care about. So thank you
gotcha.
for that.
I thought you wear it around. You're like, oh, you're VIP?
You know what I should and be like, you guys got passes and I'd be like, sir, this is a 7-Eleven.
Just
IDs,
like,
please.
I got